Hi and welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. And if you're new to my channel, welcome, and please subscribe and add and just let me know what you think about my my channel. And so today I am gonna teach you a little bit of candle work, a little bit about candle work. And so with candles, they're a great way to send off your intentions out into the universe, and so they're heard, and it shifts energies, and it just transforms. So if you think about fire, fire is the element that can change water into gas. It can change water into steam and create water. Let's see, it can, let's see, if you're baking a cake and you have the batter all together, it'll be a cake batter, but it won't be a cake until you put it in the oven, which is fire. So, I mean, fire is a very powerful element, and you can use it to shift energies and to just send out intentions to the universe. And it's a great thing. It's a great tool. And I do get a lot of questions asked about my candle work, because I always say light a candle for this, light a candle for that. And really, if you have that intention, set it off to the universe. I mean, we've been using candles since, let's see, 500 BC, the Romans started making them. And if you really think about how fire has really changed this world that we live in, we don't stop and think about it right now, but I mean, it's changed. It helped our earth to evolve, and our society evolve to what it is. So it's a very powerful element. And so today I'm going to teach you about candle work and the colors and what they mean as far as sending them off to the universe. And so I like to use green, and what green, it means prosperity, spirituality, fertility, success, attraction, spiritual, like you can connect to spiritual, promotes a spiritual bond when you meditate, and you know, so it also works with your heart chakra. So excuse me, when you light the candle, you should light it and let it burn all the way till it's burned out by itself. Don't light it and then blow it out. So that's why I like to use the little ones. And I'm a big fan of the Dollar Tree or the 99-cent store. They have little candles like these. And if I don't have any small candles, I use the little tea lights, and they work. They work if you don't have a lot of time, and they don't take forever to burn. So they're really great to have. Okay, and so then the blue, this light blue, I always go with lighter shades of colors, because when you go into dark colors, it's like black magic, okay? And so I stay away from that. I want everything to be about love and positivity, and you know, we're not here to send off bad intentions for people. So with the light blue is tranquility, peace, patience, calm. It's just a very relaxing kind of color, okay, and candle. So if you're feeling a little anxious, and you know, just light a blue candle and just set the intention out there that you're gonna have peace and quiet and calm and serenity, okay? So then pink, the pink candle, this is my favorite. This is what I send Divine Masculine his love with, is the pink. And what the pink denotes is it's love, it's tenderness, it's got feminine power in it, and it's just a pure love, innocent love. And this is what I use to send my prayers off for my Divine Masculine. A lot of people think red is just for romance, but in reality, red is for romance, okay, don't get me wrong, but it's like a physical attraction. It's more of you know, like a hit it and quit it kind of a thing, or if you're lusting over someone, something that's not going to be substantial. And so that's why when I pray for my DM, it's always with a light colored pink, okay? And so then that takes me to orange. And believe it or not, orange is a very powerful color. It's very hard to find clothing in orange because I do take these colors and I place them throughout my house because it does denote this energy. Colors are like, that'll be another thing that I'll do on is colors, because they have a big role in how, you know, you feel and how others perceive you. And orange, with orange, it's like a balanced color. It's like a mental agility, energy, and it's like success. It helps with legal matters. If you're struggling with a legal matter, you can light one of these up. And it's also, excuse me, it's also for when sometimes I light these candles for divine masculine too, and I ask the angels, like, please help him to release whatever's binding him, allow change in his life, because with orange you're able to make a change. And sometimes when I'm even struggling with something, I will light an orange candle and just ask spirit to just like help me change in whatever thought I'm having a trouble with. Okay, so orange is like a very powerful color. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. And so of course yellow is like the sunlight, you know, it's like solar power. It heals inner feelings, it calms you. It's also enlightenment. So it's calm, it brings confidence, and it stimulates clarification. So if you're feeling cloudy and things like that, a yellow one would be a good candle to use. And then it takes me to purple. And purple comes in a broad like range of colors, and I always like to stay on the lighter shades. So with this one, it's just for desires and power and success, and it's like, it's spiritual, because when you meditate you can light a purple candle like this, and it helps you tap into your third eye chakra. So and it is purple. You can always use amethyst with it. So I'll do another segment on crystals too, because you have to have crystals everywhere. I mean, usually I will have a crystal that will match the color of the candle for whatever prayer, because it's just like an added power to it. And so the basic color of a candle is a white. White candles can be transformed into any color. So say you want to do a purity spell for your divine masculine, and you don't have a pink. Well, you know, you can make this candle, you can intend it for this. So you just bless this candle to be for pure love, and you know, you can, so if that makes sense, like, you know, white can be any color. So if you don't have any of these colors, you can always use a white one. Okay, so I keep the candle business, the candle businesses in business, really, because I go through them like hotcakes. But so when it comes, and then before you light your candle with your intention, what you do is you light your sage and you just cleanse the area of where you are, you know, cleanse your praying area, and just send out the negative vibes, and just ask to bring everything that's positive in. And then you light your candle. But before you light your candle, I have a couple notes that I want to share with you, because I just want to make sure I tap into these specific points. When it comes to candle magic, you have to be specific. It's not really a time to like make wishes and try to make things change. I mean, they are for change, but in another sense, you have to be very specific on your words. Your verbiage is very important. So you have to be realistic, okay? Be realistic, and don't expect fantasies. This is all real. Just be real specific. And so consider the ethics of your actions. You can't change someone from free will. And what I mean by this is that I don't like to do binding spells, like to where I want to, some people will say, well, let me bind my divine masculine to me. No, because if you're trying to change a free will of someone, it's not going to work. The thing that's going to bring divine masculine back to you is when his karma is played out and he's ready and he's healed. So a lot of the times when I'm saying, you know, send your divine masculine love, that's what you're doing him. You're healing him. You're not binding him and using black magic to get him to return to you, because once you do that, it'll backfire. It will not work. It's not even worth it. There's so many stipulations with black magic, and that's not what we want. That's not what we want in this world. We want more love, and that's the purpose of Twin Flames. It's to heal the world and bring more love into this world. And so just be very, very, consider your ethics, okay? Just be pure and positive about what you send out to the universe, because it is law of attraction, and what you send out there is what you're going to get back. So you have to use positive language. Like, don't use words like I can't, I won't, it can't, don't, like things like that. Don't use those words. They're not good positive words. Just break down bigger goals. So if you have a big goal, what the best thing to do is write down your goal and just pick out the most positive words out of that goal, and that's what your intention is going to be. Okay. So for example, if you're doing a prosperity spell, and you would use the green, okay, for prosperity, because it's abundance and it's usually dealing with money and success. And so a sentence that I would use when lighting a candle would be, I need to earn extra money to pay the electric bill by such and such time. Light the candle. And usually Raziel, I pray to Archangel Raziel and Archangel Gadil and Archangel, there's one more for prosperity. It is Ariel. You can pray for those three if you're doing a prosperity spell. So and then for example, if you're traveling or something, you could light yourself a white candle for protection, for pure. White is pure. Everything you light that is white is a pure intent. So say if you're traveling, you can light a candle and say, you know, Archangel, I want to be protected from harm when I travel. Bring me home safely, get me there safely. Things like that. Very specific, very general, not binding anyone. And so when I'm sending love to Divine Masculine, I say, you know, I send such and such, I say their name, send such and such my pure love. May they feel it. May they feel my strength. May they unbind themselves from whatever is holding them back. May they be able to change and allow love in and let them know that they're lovable. Just things like that, not where you're making wishes or you're wishing ill of others. So, but candles and fire, it's a great element, and it can really help you. It can really help you to be peaceful and just teach you to be more positive about what you're thinking. It's like you sort of train your mind. So, well, I hope you guys like this. And next time I'm going to do, I want to tap into sound and music, because if you guys always hear, I'm always playing music, and some people love it and some people get really annoyed by it, but music heals you. So I'm going to have another segment about music, and I'll do one on colors, and I'll get to gems. So there's so many things I want to talk about, but I do hope that you like these little educational little segments that I'm doing for you guys. And I thank you for joining me. And if you're new, please like, share, and subscribe, and hang on to see what the reading's going to be. Okay? So thank you and have a good night. Hi, welcome to Divinely Guided Tarot. And this reading is for Twin Flames. I am tapping into what spiritual guidance Twin Flames can get. So I am tapping into Divine Feminine and Divine Masculine. And so let's see where Spirit takes this. And so I'm starting off with the Fairy Tale Oracle. And what I did was I asked Spirit what Twin Flames don't know and what they should know about themselves at this present time. And so the one that came up is the Frog Prince. Very pretty card. Okay, and I'm going to read a little bit out of the book for you, and then I'll try to explain it the best I can, okay? Let's see, I had it situated just so. Okay, so this is the little poem that comes inside there. The frog answered, I do not care for thy clothes, thy pearls, and thy jewels, or thy golden crown. But if thou will love me and let me be thy companion and playfellow, and sit by thee at the little table, and eat off the little golden plate, and drink out of thy tiny little cup, and sleep on thy little bed. And if thou wilt promise this to me, I will go down below and bring thee thy golden ball up again. And so this story talks about intimacy. And so the little princess is a young princess, and she's lost her golden ball. It's gone down in like a pond, okay? And so the little frog comes up to her and starts speaking to her. And because she values her possessions, her material goods, the little frog is telling her, like, I don't care about all that stuff, but if you promise to love me unconditionally, I will go get that ball for you. And so she stops and she contemplates about it, and she thinks, okay, yes, I do love all those possessions and all my shiny little trinkets that I have, but they don't talk back to me like the little frog does. So she's contemplating whether or not to let the little frog in. And so with this card, it speaks of intimacy, that you're not willing to let people in at the present, and you allow them to understand who you truly are or learn who they truly are. You don't allow this. So you somehow have a wall up around you. You're not seeing people, not truly. You're seeing only what is there before you. And it is not what it seems. There are qualities available to you at present: charm and learning and wisdom and intimacy. Share the food from your plate. Share your thoughts and words. There is someone who wishes to get to know you very deeply, but you are repulsed. And this is what we must ponder when a card comes to you. And if you have made a promise, you must keep it. The power of the word is very strong in fairy tales. So if you think you can take the benefits of a relationship without the intimacy and lessons that relationships demand, it cannot happen. And if you work through the challenges of true intimacy, all the fears we feel in opening up to one another will be rewarded. This is not a tale about accepting people regardless of their looks, though there is a touch of that here too. If it is truly about deep relationships and the difficulty we feel in becoming truly intimate with one another and sharing our lives with another, relinquishing our isolation can repulse us. So the meaning of this card is learn to give of yourself, find the value in relationships, reduce your attachment to possessions. Why are you keeping people at a distance? Keep your word. Consider everyone equally. Intimacy requires discomfort at first. You will grow closer soon to loved ones. Share your feelings, your time, your affection. Growing closeness and openness. Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. I hope you guys like that. And let's see how this resonates. I'm going to keep this up over here next to my little Jesus. We'll see what resonates. Let's pull her closer. Okay. So I'm just using my original Rider deck today. This is my very powerful 40-year-old tarot deck that was handed down to me from my best friend's mother. Spirit, what message do you have for twins? Divine feminine, divine masculine. What do they need to know at this time? How can you guide them? What is blocking them? What messages of love do they have for each other? What can you tell me, Spirit? What can you tell me? Divine masculine, divine feminine, twin flames. What must they know? Tell me when. Twin flame collective. What should they know? What else? Anything else? Okay. Twin flames. Divine masculine. Divine feminine. April 21st. What guidance? Tell me when. Okay. I saw. Okay. This is typically how I do my personal readings. They come out and I know what they're trying to tell me. So let's see what they have to tell you guys. Okay. So let me see real quick. Okay, so with the first card that popped out, it's the Seven of Wands. And what I'm feeling is that there are a few of you who are just having some kind of ridicule, or you're going through some kind of turmoil. And it's emotional. It's an emotional turmoil. And you're feeling like you're having to battle someone off. This could be divine masculine or divine feminine. And right now, you're trying to stand your ground, is what I'm hearing. And I feel like now, it's more divine masculine that's feeling this way. But Spirit said that divine femme as well, because divine feminine is going through issues within herself. And what I feel here is that divine feminine is trying to hold it off and stand her ground. But divine masculine, he's going through a lot of emotion right now. A lot of emotion, and he's trying to just find his place and just be grounded, is what I'm hearing. And so the next card that popped out is the Queen of Wands. And so with the Queen of Wands, I mean, you just look at this picture and you just feel she's just loving. She's just a loving, earthly person. Just everything's growing. And she's very knowing. She's very intuitive and very strong. See the lions? She just represents strength. And so do the lions right here. And so what I'm hearing is that you need to stay strong. Stay strong in this journey and just have faith. And try not to let others persuade you different. Because what Spirit is saying is that they know what you need and what you want and what you're calling for. And there's been some of you who, you know, you've had the bad relationships in the past, and what I'm hearing is that you have found comfort in finding your divine feminine and your divine masculine. And so what Spirit is telling you is to have patience. The next card was Temperance. And with the Temperance card, what that is telling me is that Spirit is saying you need to have patience and don't rush something before it's ready to come into fruition. Don't rush it, because with the patience, and I mean, this is a destiny card as well, so that means it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're gonna be brought back together. If you are separated from your divine masculine or your divine feminine, Spirit is saying be patient. Be patient and just have faith. Have faith that the universe is working in your favor. It's working in your favor because they hear you calling for this kind of love. This kind of love that just makes you peace and comfort and strong. You make each other strong. So what they're saying right now is that you need to have the patience and the faith that everything is going to come together. And by doing this, it's going to come. I'm sorry, my daughter walked in. Okay, so what they're saying is that just be patient. Be patient and it's going to come to you. And for some of you, there's a third party situation here. There's a third party situation and someone is going through heartbreak. It's just a heartbreak and it's just a very trying time and it's just hard. And this is where the Seven of Wands is coming in, because it's emotional. It's emotion and it's thought. And what I'm hearing is that there are some divine feminines that have a karmic partner, and then there are some divine masculines that have a karmic partner that they're trying to stand their ground. They're trying to stand their ground and just be able to move past it, is what I'm hearing. So it goes both ways, guys. But I can just feel the pain and the heartache that is coming in for both divine feminine and divine masculine that are going through this situation where they have a third party, because they don't want anybody to be hurt. Okay, and so at this time, with the next card that came out is the Four of Swords. And so what I'm hearing is that some divine masculines and divine feminines have left the karmic. They're in the process of leaving their karmic partners. And with this has brought a lot of comfort and a lot of peace and just end of a turmoil. So the next card that came out is the Empress. And so with the Empress, it just signifies that at this time, this is such a fruitful time for all divine masculine and divine feminines to just take the time and rest and relax and just be at peace and just continue to be positive and think positive thoughts and send out good vibrations into the universe, because whatever you're thinking about right now, it's a very strong thought and it can pretty much deter what happens to you in the future. But like I said, I'm getting the feeling that at this point right now, there are some divine masculines and divine feminines that are moving forward and leaving a karmic partner behind, okay? But it's the kind of energy that it's just draining. It's so draining. It's very draining. So what Spirit is telling you is to just, even though it's weighing down on you so deeply, you've got to stay in the positive side and just know that everything is going to be okay. All right. And So then the next card that came out, which is another destiny card, and this is the World. And so with the World, this means that there's a lot of shift, a lot of movement going on. And so if you look at this, there's a lot of desire. There's a lot of desire for twin flames to come together. And although you may be separated from your divine masculine or your divine feminine, just know what Spirit is saying is that you are going to come together. You are going to be able to offer your wand to your beloved. And it's just a matter of time. With the World being here, for some of you, it's going to come. It's going to come soon. Okay, for some of you. And for others, I see that you're still working on it. You're still working on it. And some of you are thinking about leaving a bad partnership that you're in with someone. I feel this strongly. Like, you're working hard to move forward because you want the peace. You want the peace and just being able to be calm. Because I do feel that there's some of you that you just been struggling so hard and trying to keep a third party happy is what I'm hearing, okay? But what this card also represents is that you have a knowing for what is right in your life, and you're the only one that can make that change. And that goes to divine feminine and divine masculine as well. It's a message for both, because Spirit does see that you both want change. You want change. You want the stability. You want to regrow. You want to build. And so this is what you're going to have if you stay positive. If you stay positive and you just have peace in your heart and just trust in the universe. If you have trust in the universe, you're going to have an awesome, awesome foundation. And a very strong foundation and structure, and you're going to be able to grow and grow strong. Okay, but Spirit is asking you to just have faith right now and stay positive and be patient. Just calming, and just follow that knowing in your heart, because Spirit says that you know in your heart right and wrong, and you know. You can feel it, is what Spirit is telling you. Okay, you can feel it. And so with the Queen of Cups, this is you being, you're holding on to this cup. This is you holding on to this cup, and you're just wanted to pass it forward, and you're ready to move on. You're ready to let go of the old. You want calmness, you want love, and you're going to have a rebirth in love, and everything's going to grow. So I do see this happening for you. This is you holding on to your beloved and just wanting to pass this cup forward. But Spirit is saying this will come in time, and it's a divinely guided time. It will come. So just keep your faith and keep yourself in this state of mind where you know it's going to happen, and don't let ego tell you otherwise. Okay, so the next card after the Queen of Cups is the Wheel of Fortune. And if you look at the Wheel of Fortune, it's like it's moving, it's coming. So it's just a matter of time, and just it's like a fortune, like it's coming, and you can't turn the Wheel of Fortune back. It goes forward. So at this time, you're moving forward. And so then the next card that came out is the Lovers. And the way this card is being explained to me at this time is that in a matter of time, you will be coming together with who you're meant to be with, because a twin flame union it is divinely guided, and you are brought together for a reason. Before you came into this world, you already knew what you were going to have to go through. And so it is going to happen, and it is a divinely timed situation. Goodness, I'm sorry. My child will not leave me alone today. I'm sorry. But so what Spirit is saying is that you are divinely guided, and you signed a contract before you came into this earth. And so it's just a destiny. Like, guys, it's a destiny. You can't change it. You can't break it. You can choose. You can choose to... Spirit is saying you can choose to give this cup of love to someone else until your twin flame comes back to you. But that's your free will. And just know that if you extend your love to someone else, this coil that coils you together, it's still going to be there. No matter what, it's unbreakable. And if you don't come together in this lifetime, you will come together in the next lifetime. Because this is about learning. This is all about learning and having unconditional love, and just living your karma and playing out your karma is what Spirit is saying. But you have that free will to extend your love to someone else if your divine feminine and divine masculine is not here, because I feel that right here. I feel that with this card. I feel it, that some of you are, yes, you're standing your ground and you're waiting for this to happen, but it's almost like you guys want to walk away from it. And seriously, you can walk away and find someone else, but that feeling is still going to be there. You will still feel this feeling of being attached to someone. You will still feel the connection. And so, you know, this is a free will. If you're contemplating that, then, you know, just take it as it's the way your destiny is written. But just know that you are going to come back together with your twin flame, because it's the part of your contract that you signed before you came here. Okay? So, and for some of you, I feel for some divine masculines and divine feminines that are in this three-party situation, right now at this time, you're going through judgment. And what this means is that you're going through a judgment phase where you're awakening. You see how the angel is looking down and all the souls are just reaching up. And so what this indicates is dark night of the soul. And so you're wakening up right now. I feel it from some of you that you're wakening up to this bad relationship that you're in, and you're being awoke and put through the dark soul of the night so that you can move forward. You can move forward and begin to be divinely guided to the person that you signed a contract to. So this is pretty amazing, guys. I mean, I hope it's resonating with some of you. And I do feel a resistance, and I do feel that some of you want to walk away and perhaps go with someone else. And that is your free will. But just know that you will always be tied to this person. Always. You'll always be tied to this person. No matter what. No matter what. And so the last card that Spirit wanted to give was the Ace of Wands. And this is an emotion. And this is a growth card. Like, you growing. You're going to grow together. And a message for some of you, you are going to get a message coming and some offer to be reconciliated with someone from your past, okay? Which is the divine masculine or divine feminine, whichever your situation is. But for those of you that are holding tight and holding your ground, and you wanna extend this wand to your divine masculine or your divine feminine, it's time. It's gonna be a time. Your fortune is already, it's already at play. You can't go backwards. So it's only a matter of a time, and it's a destiny. It's destiny, guys. So, and this sort of ties in with that little frog story. It's like you have to know what to cherish, what you're being called to cherish. And that's all inside of you. It's all free will. It's what you choose to make out of it. And so I hope this helps you guys. Let's take a couple other cards. Let's do romance angels and see what they say. Okay, so Spirit, what can you tell twin flames? Archangels, romance angels, I call upon thee to give twin flame, the twin flame collective, divine masculine, divine feminine. What kind of guidance can you give them about their romance at this time? What can you tell them? How can you tie this reading together? For those who want to walk away, for those who are going through a three-party situation right now, for those who are waiting for their love, what message, Spirit, what message do you have for twin flames? Divine feminine, divine masculine. What do you want to say? Yes. Yes. Twin flame collective, divine masculine, divine feminine. What do we need to know, Spirit? What do we need to know? Oh, I see. Okay. I'll pick it up. They dropped. Two of them dropped down below, guys. What else? Is that it? You guys are sticky today. What's going on? One more. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, angels. Okay, I'm picking up the two that dropped, guys. And that two that dropped is religious factors and flirt. Okay, so the first one that came out is children. And so what I'm hearing here is that there are some divine masculines and divine feminines that are in that third party situation that are having a hard time leaving their children behind. And it's not that they're leaving their children behind, it's that they're feeling like they're going to leave their children behind. They feel like they will abandon their family, their children. And somehow what Spirit is saying is that some of you that are in this situation, it's okay to move forward because your children will be blessed. They will be blessed and watched over. And there will be harmony in your life, whether or not you're with the parent of the children. So that's for divine masculine and divine feminine who are in that situation. And so, let's see. And so there are some of you that don't deserve, you feel like you don't deserve love. And I'm reaching more for I'm getting the feel that this is more for divine masculine. He just doesn't feel like he deserves love. For whatever reason, divine masculine that's reaching me on this card in this message is very hard to understand that someone with these values, someone that is so lovingly and such a strong person as far as wanting to take care of others first, divine masculine doesn't feel like he's worthy, doesn't feel like it. And so what Spirit is telling you, divine masculine, is you deserve love. So find it in your heart to move forward. And you do deserve love, and you deserve this person that you love dearly. Okay? And so the next message I'm going to take is the separation, because I do feel that there is a separation. So the time apart from your partner is in the horizon. And so there are a few divine masculines and divine feminines that are leaving a karmic partner. You're leaving a karmic partner behind. And what Spirit is saying is that by you doing that, you're widening your horizon. And sometimes you feel that it's not the right thing to do. But what Spirit is telling you is that it is the right thing, and you're being pulled for that reason, because you're not with the right person. Okay? So there is a separation. There's a separation there right now. Okay, and then I also got engagement. And so what this means is that there are twin flames that are coming together with the patience and the believing and just sending out the right message to the universe and having trust in what the universe is doing for you. It's going to end in an engagement when you do come back together. And I mean, that's awesome, guys. I think you guys would know who this is speaking of. But it's for some of you out there, so congratulations. That's amazing. Like, I love that. It's just positive. So stay positive in your mind is what Spirit is telling you. Okay? And so then the next card, it's just flirt. And so universe wants you to just be flirty. And even though you're apart, it's okay to have fun and just be a lovable person. By sharing love to other people, you're going to get love in return. So, you know, and flirting doesn't always have to be sexual. You could be like at a store and, you know, you could be in line and just speak to people, because we live in such a world that is so disconnected, and really what this world needs is love. And by you talking to a stranger and showing compassion and just being a lovable person, Spirit is saying that when you're sending that kind of vibe out to the universe, you're going to be blessed tenfold. So keep that in mind. And if for those of you that are having a struggle with walking away from this and moving with someone else and playing your life out, it's okay. And it's okay to have fun, because just know that this is not going anywhere. It's not going to go anywhere. Okay? So, and then for some of you, I feel what Spirit is saying is that religious factors are a big part of some unions coming back together, because there's some unions out there that the cultures are so different and the family beliefs are so different that it holds you back from coming together. And so what Spirit is telling you is that no matter what religion or culture you come from, it is okay to come together and be with the person that you are entwined with. And so I see that struggle in there somewhere for some of you. Okay, so just know that it's okay. It's okay to live outside of the box of what people are telling you, because I feel like a lot of people are persuading some of you not to believe in this union and just giving you doubt and clouding you. So just know that's a big factor. I know that culture and religion is a big factor for people, But just know that if you have trust in the Lord, you will be truly blessed. Oh my goodness, I'm just feeling it. Like, you will be blessed and you will get everything that you've been sending out to the universe. It'll come to you. Okay. So gosh, I hope that this has helped some of you. And I feel like it's just across the board today. It's just I'm reaching a lot of different energies. And it's amazing. It's really amazing today. I'm gonna end with the Power of Love cards. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell twin flames? What spiritual love messages can you give twin flames? What do you want them to hear, Spirit? What do you want them to hear and to know? Yes. What else? Give me some more. Okay, I saw. Okay, one more. Give me one more, please. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Okay, so these are messages of love, and let's see if I can get it focused for you. So, commitment. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your being. Yes, yes, yes. And virtue. You acknowledge your loving spiritual attributes to encourage others to grow. Very true. Yes, this is a very touching journey that we're all in. And the more love that you share out there, the more this world heals. And that's what this twin flame journey is about. Okay, and so friendliness. You are able to recognize traits in common with others in order to forge love-based connections. And see, so that goes with what I was saying a couple minutes ago about if you're in a line, like just extend your friendship to someone, and just someone new, someone you don't know, because by doing this, you're sending love into this world, and this world can be so cold-hearted. It's crazy how that can happen, but it does. So the next card is elevation. You're making the conscious decision to raise your vibration of love. Amen. Like, seriously, whatever you're sending out there right now, it's going to come back to you. Just keep sending love. And if you're in a hard situation right now where you're not with your divine masculine or your divine feminine, just keep sending love. And if they're in a relationship with someone else, send love to both of them. That is like the best thing you could do to heal your situation. So if you're new to my channel, please like, share, and subscribe. And guys, if this message resonates with you today, please, I'd love to hear it. I'd love to read your comments. And I just hope that you have a wonderful day. Go out and enjoy your Sunday and just have a beautiful, beautiful day. Thank you.